Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much, much more. I'm your host Chris, and tonight we get the Hawkeye finale. We've been waiting for this. We get a lot of reveals and answers during the finale. Obviously, Kingpin was revealed in the last episode, and Kate Bishop's mom's behind everything, and so many different pieces are coming together between Echo, Yelena, Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Lucky the Pizza Dog. Lots of things we need to find out, and that's happening tonight. However, Spider-Man No Way Home has come out, and fans are thinking something special is going to happen. So we're going to talk about the possibility of Spider-Man making an appearance in the finale of the Hawkeye series. Consider subscribing to the channel and turning on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any major movie or television news that we're covering weekly here on the channel. Also, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on the live watch party we're doing tonight. It's always a good time, and I think you're going to be particularly excited because some crazy stuff is going down. So don't miss out on that. Don't have the series finale spoiled for you by somebody on the internet, Also turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on the live watch party going on tonight for the series finale. It's always fun to see the community come together as we wait for these big, huge reveals and answers and twists, and tonight's going to be special as well. Now, moving forward, there really aren't real spoilers for Spider-Man No Way Home in this video, but if you're concerned and don't want to hear absolutely anything about the movie, we will be talking about the final scene. Now, if you take a look at this trailer for Hawkeye, you see that they're hyping up the final fight. Now, this was always a Christmas episode, and it was always going to have a little bit of a Christmas feel to it. So in this scene, we see the big Christmas tree, and that's really cool. Christmas vibes, Hawkeye's a Christmas series, feel good. He's trying to get home to his family in time for Christmas. However, in the final scene of Spider-Man No Way Home, we see this.
This holiday season, he's a guy.
Now, the two scenes have the exact same tree in it, and Spider-Man in that final scene was webbing out to go and answer a call. He had a police scanner, he's listening to what's going on, and he goes flying out the window in order to help in this moment. We never see the scene, but we know that Spider-Man's on his way. This has led fans to ask the very important question: is Spider-Man on his way to go see what's happening with Hawkeye? Is he off to go help Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, and anybody else in the situation here? That's a good question. It's a very good question, and the evidence is very compelling for me to want to say yes. However, personally, I just don't know what to believe here, and here's the reason why. Across all of these series we've gotten, they've been about the character. WandaVision was about Wanda. We went crazy wild talking about Mephisto series, and this is gonna happen, and the big ending. And at the end of the day, it really was just about Wanda. There was no huge, crazy, major cameo or major twist. And even Paul Bettany spent the entire series teasing us that there was a crazy cameo, an actor he's always wanted to work with who's so talented, and it was just himself. There was no crazy cameo. This happens in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, when maybe we got a little excited for the possibility of some X-Men or some mutants in Madripoor. And again, nothing really happened. It was about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Loki series, this all seems to be the trend with these Disney Plus series, is they don't get to that level of big, huge, super cameos. However, that doesn't mean it's not at all possible. But my assumption is the Hawkeye series is going to be about Hawkeye and Kate Bishop becoming the new Hawkeye, and maybe Echo becoming Ronin, and, dispersing the mantle of this character to other characters in the MCU, so when they make it to the movies, one, their background's been explained, and two, they can have these really cool roles, and they can have really big parts and cameos for the films. However, that doesn't mean it's not possible. The hype of Spider-Man is definitely at the all-time highs. Nobody has ever been more excited for Spider-Man than the continued community is right now after watching No Way Home. And they definitely didn't accidentally make the tree exactly the same as they did in Hawkeye, which does make me wonder, were they using this as a tool to make people talk about Spider-Man coming to Hawkeye? Which one, very, very clever, because a lot of people are going to be watching the series tonight, just waiting to see Spider-Man. And two, perhaps we actually will see Spider-Man. Maybe he will show up and help Hawkeye at the end, because Hawkeye seems like maybe he has gotten in over his head. For somebody who has a bow and arrow, a kid, and a dog with one eye. So Spider-Man might show up at the very end, now being one of the favorite characters in the MCU, to help save Hawkeye. He won't remember that he's Peter, but he will remember that he is Spider-Man. So the character won't be a huge surprise coming and helping and saving the day, and maybe he'll take down Yelena, or he'll stop Echo, or something, so Hawkeye can focus on Kingpin. Because at the current moment, Kingpin, Echo, and Yelena all want Hawkeye dead. Those are some pretty capable and powerful people, and he's just one Hawkeye, with, again, a kid and a dog with one eye. So Spider-Man actually might be required tonight for the overall safety of the characters, because none of us want to see Hawkeye die. And although it's been teased a few times with the "I'll definitely be home for Christmas, I promise," I just think it'll be really hard for Marvel, for Disney, to kill one of the core Avengers 3 days before Christmas. You know, the family-oriented man who loves his kids and has so many fans out there, I just don't see Disney killing him right before Christmas. So the question remains, will we see Spider-Man in Hawkeye? I honestly don't know what to tell you as far as answers go. I don't feel like that's the way it's going to be. Personally, I don't have my hopes built up to see him. Does it make sense based off of what we saw at the ending of Spider-Man No Way Home? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean anything. It just means that there is an opportunity, and you're going to build your hopes up, and then it's not going to happen. I want to enjoy the Hawkeye series for what it is, regardless of the introduction of Spider-Man, and I recommend you guys set your expectations to do the same thing. The saddest part would be everybody getting upset that Spider-Man isn't in it, talking about only that on the internet, and not focusing at all that Kingpin's now in the MCU, and that Yelena Belova is fighting on behalf of her sister, and Echo's here, and she's getting a series soon, and Kate Bishop has become the first young Avenger. All the details that we're going to be getting in tonight's episode shouldn't be overshadowed by the potential or not potential inclusion of Spider-Man in the Hawkeye series. I haven't heard anything otherwise from any plot leaks or rumors that he is involved, and if anything, maybe it's just a very short and quick cameo where he swings by and he says, "Hey, Hawkeye, do you need help?" And he'll say, "No, Spider-Man, we're good," and he'll leave. I don't know. That would be a lot of fun, but again, I just don't think the series is going to be about other people that haven't already been in it. They're not going to include a character like Spider-Man in the finale of the Hawkeye series, in the big fight, just because why not? So we'll have to wait and see about all of that. Tonight's the night. Live watch party happening. I'm curious. This is some compelling evidence with the scenes that match up really well. One thing's for sure, we'll be watching it tonight at 12 a.m. Pacific time, together live on the channel for the watch party. So make sure you're there, turn on your notification bell, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and let's see if Spider-Man shows up in the season finale for Hawkeye tonight. Thank you guys for watching to the very end of the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think about this theory and the evidence that goes along with it, and I'll see you in the next one right here on Cosmic Culture.